Good morning on our third day of no heat. And this is thrilling because you know that flamethrower I was talking about? I'm using it. Yes, it doesn't really throw flames. I just saw the ghostly woman. Where are you? She's back. So, this morning I found hopefully a decent recipe. This here is, I can't say keto because, wait a minute. Yeah, because I have banana, a little piece of banana about this big, in the batter to give it sweetness. I ran out of all my other sugars, honeys, all this here. So, and I'm taking this berry banana blend and I'm making a syrup out of it so that, there she is, so that it'll act like a syrup without using the syrup. So it looks pretty good. These are blueberry. It looks wonderful. This is made of almond flour. They said, excuse me, to put the cover, which I did, because it was not turning over. They were too soft still. So the cover would do it evenly, you see, and it worked. So now they're firmer. And so all of this is ready to roll whoever's hungry. And it will be done in a healthy way. Right, Mr. Fry?
Right.
Want to say hi?
Hi.
There he is. There's the main man. All right.
A mean man? I'm not a mean man.
No, the main man. And you're going to eat
I
now.
spelled that wrong.
Okay. So we're avoiding white flour of any kind, even the unbleached stuff. Just that whole wheat gone. So we're avoiding sugars. I have been buying for when the kids make baked goods this type of sugar, which I am not going to be eating. Can you see this? I think it's called Morena. Is that how you would say that? All right. It is still sugar, but it's less processed, which comes with the minerals, which the other stuff doesn't, and it will steal from your body to get it. There's that, and then a brown sugar kind. So, I don't know. I'll still, I guess, I'll pay more attention, even though honey is going to still, you know, have the same effect on your body as the high insulin, you know, types of sugar. It will be more natural for the kids, so I'll be using that for them, plus the banana. So they're not on a ketogenic diet. So, but we're, you know, as far as the flours and the healthier ingredients, I got my, oh, I didn't show you this, did I? I don't even know. So it says pasture raised. Okay, pasture raised, organic, and born free. This still doesn't, you know, born free, but maybe they went back into the cages. Free to roam, but how long? So when it says here, certified humane, now, see, the public may not be aware of that. They might just see, oh, pasture raised. But that could be like, what, for a minute, 5 minutes? Okay, free to roam, what, in their cage, outside for a few minutes? Born free. All this here, this lingo, doesn't mean anything to me unless I'm seeing something that looks like this. Okay, raised and handled. So that's good. Pasture raised is good because that means that they're going to be eating the grass. It doesn't mean that they're not fed the grains like soy and corn, but let's hope. It doesn't say non-GMO, you know, but pasture raised is a great sign. And then if you open it up, okay, I haven't looked at this yet. As leaders in farming practices focused on humane animal care, Born Free is proud to bring you our organic pasture-raised eggs. At Born Free, we are dedicated to the welfare of our hens, there it is, and to bringing you wholesome farm fresh eggs that are the very best in taste and quality. And that is true. If they're in a cage, they're not as tasty or healthy. The hens selected to lay Born Free organic pasture-raised eggs have plenty of room to roam outdoors as well as in their cage-free barns. Hallelujah. The hens selected to lay born-free organic pasture-raised eggs are also fed a certified organic feed. That still does not mean that it's not, it could still be corn and soy. That's GMO. Fed that contains, so when they say organic feed, it just means that it's not sprayed. That contains no hormones, that's good. Antibiotics, that's good, or steroids. Born-free organic pasture-raised eggs are certified according to USDA organic standards, so you know they are fully organic. So they're fully not sprayed. We are pleased to bring you our humanely raised eggs. These eggs have been certified humane by Humane Farm Animal Care, a nonprofit organization whose mission is to improve animal welfare. Our certified humane egg labels show our farms meet all HFAC's strict standards. I'd like to look at who they are. And regularly pass their stringent inspection processes. All right.
What are you making?
And you
burgers?
can go on their website,
Look at the burgers.
which include nutrient diet, animal raised with shelter. What was that?
Did you touch it? Don't touch it.
Are you serious? Wow, it lets you know so you don't get on fire. Okay, meets the Humane Farm Animal Care Program standards, which includes a nutritious diet without antibiotics, animal raised with shelter, resting areas, sufficient space, and the ability to engage in natural behavior. Okay, so there really is no better egg, unless you go to a farm yourself, that's sold in stores anyway, that you're gonna find that's pretty self-explanatory. That's exactly what Mrs. Fry has been looking for. It's what I've been looking for all this time. Okay. Okay.
What's in here?
So I hope
These
you
things are
don't-
good, man.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are they full of
it's
protein?
Filled with protein, honey.
Look at them. I don't even want the
Yeah.
rice. All I want are these little, I don't know, what are they? Brown things? Brown beans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
That's right. Brown beans.
It tastes like what Miffy eats. The leaf.
What does that mean?
No.
So
not
when
that.
your body hurts, it's so great because you finally get to a point where you're like, even kids say, what was it again? Is it healthy? With their eyes wide open. That's a beautiful moment. Because we only have this one body, and even though we're guilty, all of us here, for being really bad. Oh, there's the ghostly woman. Now she's gone. I'm telling you, a ghostly woman keeps coming up on my screen here. Yeah, I don't know why. So,
She's watching your video.
look at everything. Clutter, clutter, clutter. That's all right. I have a relative, my brother. He loves being surrounded by clutter. Yeah.
That's where you get it.
Yeah, but I don't really necessarily like it. Maybe I do. Do I?
It makes you think of home.
Yeah. Okay. So far, so good.
I can't hear it.
Oh!
No, I can't hear it. Listen.
Don't bang it.
No, you have to plug it in, dude. You have to plug it
Can't
in.
hear it.
You have to plug it in.
No kidding.
That was just
It's
a
an
fact.
electric guitar.
I
Right.
can hardly hear.
Right. Okay, you go, girl.
I can't hear it.
Plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in. Isn't that a commercial?
Huh?
Huh?
I'm not gonna touch anything. I'll just mess everything up. and
No.
make it sound like
Where's the cord, Daddy?
Oh, that's
So you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna make zucchini fries, and that way there I can, because I just love French fries so much with the tartar sauce, with my homemade mayo and my homemade pickle relish there, and when I say pickle relish, I just mean relish, right? Obviously, I can't. Well, I guess I could have homemade pickles.
laughing about you.
What? What's the matter?
I'm playing like the lady had shirts like this.
Oh, you're strumming. All right, so.
Sounds horrible.
We're going to try this. I don't know how it's going to look, how it's going to taste, but I need to dip into that tartar sauce. Okay, I crushed up almonds. And I put nutritional yeast in there. All your B vitamins. And oregano. Basil. My go-to spices. Garlic and onion powder. And a little bit of coconut flour, and there you go. Pretty good. This is going to be the coating for for these guys, these are going to be the French fries. I've never done this. I may have done this a long time ago, but it's been a while, so I am excited. So excited. I really am. I love eating healthy. It's so exciting. Today I get to make cauliflower mashed potatoes. I haven't eaten yet. It's 1 past. Haven't touched anything since late last night. And gotta make it to probably between 4 and 5. It's not, some days, it's really not that I'm hungry. What's not easy is watching everybody else eat around me when I absolutely love food, you know? It's kind of like bringing Mr. Fry into the room and I'm not allowed to, like, give him a kiss, hug him, you know, he just keeps walking by me. It's like, hey, you know what I mean? I added onion flakes and parsley too, just in case you feel like making a breadcrumb without using grains. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I have decided to take the cauliflower and make a cauliflower, I don't even know what I want to call it, because it's not going to be a pizza. I have no vegan cheese. I'm not eating regular cheese. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try. This is cauliflower pizza / cauliflower bread unschooled. And I'm going to take so instead of putting toppings on a pizza,
Like all of them?
even though I could still, well, I can't really put the sauce because we have stomach issues for this particular person in my home due to ibuprofen. Be very careful with that. So the thing is this. I'm going to take the toppings like bell pepper, onions. I don't know if I have any olives. And we're going to put them inside the dough. So it'll be like, you ever see those pizzas with the pizza crust that they sell at the store in the package? And then you just undo it and then you put all your toppings on. It's going to be like that, but that's all it's going to be. It's going to be inside. So like a bread, but flat. Right? All right, we're going to try this. Woo! Exciting. Boom, boom. Okay, so I took the cauliflower. Here it is. All right, I processed it in the food processor here. And I just added everything that I could think about. Even chia seeds. And then I put it in here. Now we're going to put it in the oven, okay? Sorry that sometimes you see that pink mark on the screen. That's my case. My other one broke, so I'm using a makeshift one from my daughter. So everything is in here. We're talking nutritional yeast to get my B vitamins. There is our bell pepper, like I said. There are sliced up onions, sliced up spinach, fresh spinach, and some coconut flour, all those onion and garlic and oregano and basil. And if it were up to me, I would put the red pepper flakes, but I'm not the only one eating it, so I can't do that. Salt, a little pepper. Gosh, I did say chia seeds. I feel like there's so much more in there that I'm not remembering. Maybe not. Okay, so now I'm going to put this into the oven, just to let you know. I have made cauliflower pizza before, but this one is not going to have, it's going to be more like a bread, okay? A very thin bread. So hopefully all works out. I think I put a little bit of turmeric in there. There's a lot of other things that I probably would put in there, but we have a stomach issue in the home due to ibuprofen. So, yeah. And I still haven't eaten. Look, it's 2:40. And I literally, my stomach is not growling. Sometimes you might get that little feel like, you know what, I feel famished. But then all of a sudden it goes away. So, see, there's that pink mark. I'm sorry about that. All right. Now I'm going to go listen to, we have Seth, who is not well today. No stomach virus. This will be our second year getting away with it. And so I'm making him some soup and serving him, although he is doing those books. I made a schedule yesterday or the day before about the certain books that I do want them to focus on as unschooling / very relaxed homeschooling. Okay? They've always done these books, but I'm actually making a little, a little, whatchamacallit, a little schedule. It takes super fast. It's super fast to do it, and at least it's getting done, and they're familiar with these odds and end things. And then when they hit about after 8th grade, which I hate going by grades, I really do. I don't like it. What I'll probably do is look at the GED book that my other child is studying, and I will rummage through that and see what do they think the essentials are. Okay, and then I'll have the other two study from that. All right. So much to know. All right. So I'm watching and listening to EWTN, Mother Angelica, who has passed away, waiting for her to be canonized as a saint. She's the one that started EWTN in the first place. So, in a humongous shrine in Irondale, Alabama. So, it's really good. So, when the kids come downstairs, they can hear all her wonderful wisdom and advice on how to become a saint to get to heaven and how to overcome vices and make them virtues. So that's what I'm going to go do now. She was just talking about mortification, which is like saying no to yourself and temptations. So it's good to suffer when you don't have to, so that when you really have to, you already exercised that muscle, if you will. All right, let me go. I'll get back to you when the pizza is done. I wanted to share with you, I buy the bread of this, okay? This is like Ezekiel bread. They're sprouted grains, okay? And I just love it. Non-GMO and all that fancy stuff. So if you're not eating sprouted bread, you're eating dead bread. I don't care if they're whole grains, this, that, and the other thing. All right, so I put these in the oven, cut them in half, put some butter in there, and then there you go. So we'll give that to Seth. Okay, so my good friend Heather gave me this advice. I don't know how big of a tray she uses, but this is all I have. So a long time ago, Seth gave me a rose. You can put any holy things you want. If he was downstairs, I would put a statue of Our Lady and the child Jesus. That's to represent the sick child and me. Some holy water will sprinkle on, and that way the visuals will always stick with the child. And then here is Mother Teresa, who always took care of the sick. And then, you know, they can read what's on the back, or I can read it to them. We have some soup and water. Okay, here we go. And I think this is beautiful, because then they'll always, always, always remember that the mother took care of. Well, no, aren't you going to use the soup bowl like this one?
Why not?
Yeah.
Magical.
Yeah, it is magical. So this is a thing that they'll always remember. Okay, so when it's our time to leave this planet, they will know who to turn to. Okay, so this is before they go in the oven. This is the zucchini fries. Look at how good they look. Oh my gosh, is that not amazing? Have no idea how it's going to turn out, but I did want to show you how I'm breading it. Not that this is a cooking show, but I just want to show you. So what I do is I egg it first, right? And a lot of times I didn't have much luck with breading, like getting it actually to stay on. So I'm doing this here. Now I'm going to have to let go of my fork. So I keep the fork in, all right? Keeping the fork in and just patting. Okay, and voila, look at that, beautiful, right? Okay, just want to let you know that. Okay, so everything's cooking. I love it. It looks beautiful. I didn't
hungry.
I know. I didn't have enough what is it called? Breadcrumb for that. Well, walnut crumb. So I made this here now. This was leftover cauliflower. And I made, I don't know, I'm going to try to make like a chip thing. Do I know if it's going to stay together? No. And then maybe we can dip it in some sauce. All right, here it is. Here it is. Now you don't have to put the sauce on it. I had some extra sauce that my husband brought home from work. Now, the whole thing, it was so thin, as you can see, that see how it holds together, but then some pieces fall off. So I guess you'd have to make it thicker. And I do think that if I had vegan cheese, that would really hold it together well. What's wrong with that? Yep. Excellent. And I put the chia seeds in there. So you're getting your protein. And there's eggs in there. Cage-free. Certified. Humane. Roaming-free eggs. All right, I'm going to go sit down and watch the Waltons. Praise the Lord. You know what really made that? The onions. If he had black olives and mushrooms, that would be fantastic. I'll be back. All right, we're trying to crisp them up with the broil. There it is. That's the zucchini. And here's my tartar sauce. Yum.
Give it to me.
Excuse me.
Too bad.
Sarah, don't eat all of it.
It looks like I'm gonna have to.
It looks like a fish stick. Doesn't it? All right, what are we doing here?
Enjoying it.
All right, back up, sister.
I have.
So do you think that this is kid approved? Is it,
No.
Sarah?
I'm just hungry.
Mmm.
I'm joking.
Yay. Nice, right? So with or without that, but this makes it really nice, right? I'm trying to get to the Waltons. I'm already late. All right, so once I get vegan cheese, it'll be better. Now that's what I'm talking about. A little broil on top, make them crispier. We're good to go. Besides symphony, this is the other type of music I love. Woo! Oh! Oh yeah. Every Saturday night, my grandmother would cook dinner and she would have this little black and white TV way up in the corner of the kitchen, and we would watch the Lawrence Welk Show while we ate dinner downstairs at her house. I used to live on the second floor and she lived on the first. So when I hear this stuff, I think of her. Woo! Ba-dum-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-bum-bum. Good night. Look.
Number two, you gotta start eating healthy fats. Amy and nuts are a great
Keto
option
diet
on the keto diet
with
and you
Dr.
gotta have
Axe.
food swaps.
He's on
And so here's
television,
what
not
I
just
mean. You might have been
YouTube.
told that an
See,
apple
cut the
a day
greens.
keeps the doctor away. Well, I'm here to tell you it's an avocado a day that will keep the doctor away. Switching out those carbs for healthy